Alfred, the Minister for Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training and National Excellence.
Reminding you that
Your Excellency Charles Sovereign, President of the Commonwealth of Dominica and Mrs. Sovereign, Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of Dominica, Honorable Joseph Isaac, Speaker of the House of Assembly, Honorable Members of Cabinet and spouses, Leader of the Opposition, Honorable Lennox Linton, His Excellency Lin, the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to the Commonwealth of Dominica, Mrs. Chandler Hyacinth, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training and National Excellence, other Permanent Secretaries and spouses, Ms. Adicia Burton, Youth Speaker, representatives of international organizations, Dr. Jeffrey Blaise, Acting Chief Education Officer, other officials of the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training and National Excellence, awardees, distinguished guests, members of the media, fellow Dominicans, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. The celebration of the achievement of our young people signifies a special moment for the Ministry of Education. I thank God for allowing me to speak to you today, my first youth rally as Minister of Education. Let's recall the story of David and Goliath. Young David, that giant who had everything, the support, the grounds laid out in his favor, and the weapons. This narrative is very relevant for you, the youth, who encounter so many challenges in life. David's father said he was just a young boy who could not do much, and David's brothers didn't think he was capable. Sometimes, those from whom we expect encouragement are those who fail us first. Firstly, as you celebrate this day, forgive those who have disapproved of you because you are young, and be grateful for those who cheer you on and appreciate your youthful intelligence and energy. This administration makes it our business to embrace the youth, to hear from you, to listen to you, to address your needs and concerns, and to implement some of your ideas and suggestions. I am elated to see so many of you here today, despite the weather, to embrace the opportunity to showcase your ambitions, talents, and skills, to give a clear indication of your commitment to the development of our culture and heritage, and to honor your civic responsibility as citizens of the Commonwealth of Dominica. The past 2 years have been especially trying for education globally due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Unlike many countries around the world, Dominica stood resolute in our determination to ensure continued engagement of students using multiple modalities. We exercised resilience as we taught and learned online. Parents grappled with issues spanning from childcare and supervision at home to assisting their children with the online platform. But we persevered. Well done, Dominica. Well done. We are proud to inform the world that the Commonwealth of Dominica remains one of the shining examples within the region of how schools can work with parents and students online. Reviews from parents across Dominica and from other educators within the region, and our results in both national and regional assessments provide further justification that we did well as a people. You, the young people, You are Dominica's tremendous and essential assets. Therefore, we applaud your influence during the COVID-19 pandemic. You were well involved in combating the spread of the virus and working to mitigate and address the pandemic's impacts. You wrote the songs and the choral speeches. You created the jingles and the videos, and many of you proved that you could still excel even in the face of adversity. We saw improvements in all national and regional assessments. Dominica performed 6.55% above regional average in CSEC-CXC. 37 of our students received 6-1s and above, and some obtained as many as 10, 11, 13, and even 14 ones. Let us give our schools a round of applause for excellent performance. Overall, the advances made in ICT in education over the past decade have been tremendous. 30 students are now enrolled in our robotics program. We highly commend the team who participated in an international robotics competition in Switzerland, where they gained valuable exposure. We believe that you can transform this country as actors in achievement of sustainable development, resilience, and fighting the effects of climate change. Therefore, we work to establish pathways to tackle the issues you face. We implore you all to look at the bigger picture and ponder on the future that we envisage for you, a future of hope and prosperity. Don't be daunted by the obstacles on the path, and give idleness and negativity no room. We attained universal primary and secondary education. Tuition at the Dominica State College is paid by the government, and when necessary, students receive transportation allowance to facilitate their attendance at college. We have also created a GATE, Government Assistance for Tertiary Education. The budget allocation towards tertiary education for the academic year 2021-2022 was over 11 million EC dollars. In addition to the financial assistance, the government awards merit-based scholarships to the top performers in each faculty of the Dominica State College, and we continue to facilitate fully funded scholarships from government bodies and organizations. Students are pursuing studies in all fields. Our people will be ready to work in the jobs the new international airport, the digital, blue and green economy, and the geothermal projects will provide. We congratulate all our students on their achievement. 717 secondary school graduates, over 400 Dominica State College graduates, over 300 Dominican students graduated from universities locally, regionally, and internationally, from diplomas to PhD level. Well done, Dominica. Well done. We also commend all those of you who have excelled in sports. Trenis Hamilton, Adisa James, Danik Luke, Stephen Pascal, Mosia Boni, and of course, we make special mention of Tia Lafon, our silver and gold medalists, just to name a few. So many of you are already managing your own business. You are amazing. Running a business while studying, this is highly commendable. I feel honored today to be wearing earrings made by Chloe's creation, a grade 4 student of the Saint-Sauveur Primary School, Miss Chloe Samuel. We rejoice with those who are enjoying new modern facilities which are super conducive to learning. Petit Savant, Salisbury, Dalis, W.S. Stevens, Monjord, Wharton Waven, and Mahu, all costing more than $15 million. We are also happy for the schools that benefited from the BNTF projects. Saint-Sauveur Primary and Castle Secondary, the Dominica Community High School, all costing $2.5 million. Ongoing rehabilitation and construction work at Grand Bay Primary, Dominica State College, Cassie Bruce Secondary, and the Dominica Grammar School will cost us more than 57.3 million EC dollars. We thank our parents from Tibo, Sineku, Kalibishi, Tetmon, Belvishope Primary, and Goodwill Secondary for your patience. Your school is coming soon. The construction of these schools is financed by the People's Republic of China at a tune of US $30 million. As we celebrate our cultural heritage, let me ask you, the youth, to also celebrate your heritage as it pertains to your education. Most of you sitting in the stands were born and raised under the reign of the Dominican Labour Party, and the tendency is to believe that all you have inherited and all you are enjoying were always there. And this leads to the attitude of taking things for granted. The provisions that are made for the vulnerable students in the system should not be taken for granted because none of this existed before 1995. School transfer fees, assistance with payments of CSEC and other fees, transportation, school feeding, uniforms, textbook scheme, and the Net for All program, which allows a family with students in the house to pay only $10 monthly for internet, and that is just to name a few. I admonish you to guard this heritage and continue to give your best as you take advantage of these programs which are in place to help you as you leave a stronger inheritance for those who are to come. We are already reaping benefits of the newly created positions and structure at our government secondary schools through improved accountability and supervision. A similar revision within the primary public schools is under consideration. 1,660 teachers have received their appointments, and the process is ongoing. This is part of the ongoing comprehensive organization review and reclassification of the public service of Dominica, and it is also part of our efforts to improve the quality of teaching and learning. I express my deepest gratitude and appreciation to the Prime Minister, Cabinet colleagues, officials of the other ministries, and officials of the Ministry of Education, principals, teachers, parents, for your contribution in the development of our young people. As we celebrate our students' successes, we thank our valuable partners who have collaborated with us over the past years. All local, regional, and international entities, organizations, educational institutions, and friendly countries who stand by us in good times and especially in bad times. Despite the time constraints, we make special mention of Jay's Bookstore, OECS, UNICEF, World Bank, the People's Republic of China, the Republic of Cuba, and the government of Canada. These collaborations can only result in the overall growth and development of our human resource. We thank our youth for your splendid performances that you will put on today, and all your contribution towards the success of our independence celebration over the last month. The Ministry of Education will continue to implement programs to ensure we build individuals who are not only subject intelligent, but who are patriotic, psychosocial competent, financially wise, creative, and innovative. We extend special congratulations to all those who will be awarded today. I encourage all of you to bring your youthful energy, your vision, your innovation, your decision-making in health, education, infrastructure, and bringing an end to child abuse and violence against women. I want you to have what I call pop-up ability. When the world beats you down, find a reason to get back up again. Be a person of excellence. Give it your best shot, even when no one is looking. Practice healthy self-management. Eat well, stay active, help at least one person, expecting nothing in return. Now, I return to my David and Goliath story. I assure you today that you can defeat this Goliath. David had 5 stones in his bag. What do you have? I encourage you to put these 5 stones in your bag. Pray in the name of Jesus. Power of the Holy Ghost. Plan, prepare, and practice. Then be reassured that your government, under the proficient leadership of the Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, is doing everything to set the grounds in your favor. We continue to give you the tools and weapons that you need to succeed. And so, we are cheering you on. So face these giants confidently. Feel free to speak to your principal, teachers, school counselors, parliamentary representatives, your minister, and of course, your prime minister, because we are here for you. Remember, that which does not kill us only makes us stronger. And just as Marie Curie said, nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time for you to ask your questions and clear all your doubts about how you can achieve your goals and make your dream a reality. Now is the time to understand more so that you may fear less. Now is the time to search deep inside of you for the answer to this question: what service shall we render thee, Dominica we love? Move ahead. Don't even think about giving up. I wish everyone a happy and safe 44th anniversary of independence as we continue our celebrations. Indeed, we are one Dominica, one people, one vision. God bless you. Jesus loves you, and I love you too. Good morning.
And that was the feature address by the Honorable Octavia Alfred, the Minister for Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training and National Excellence. A well-delivered feature address here this morning.
Admonishing the students to be prepared for the future and getting themselves ready to face the possible adversities, and understanding that proper planning and preparation will get you in the right position to perform greatly in the years to come. And of course, a very fitting message to the young people here at the National Youth Rally. And of course, we're getting ready for the next segment, which is the presentation of awards, and that will be distributed in 6 areas to about 31 youth. And we know it's a great experience every year at the National Youth Rally, where young persons are celebrated for their efforts, the young students that is, which is separate to the National Youth Awards, which goes to other young people of older ages. And they are now getting ready for this segment, and we are excited to see who are the young people who will be receiving these awards today.
And I'm happy that the young people are being awarded for their excellence in both in academics and sports, and in some areas maybe culture. That it gives the others who have not received awards the boost and the motivation to work hard and diligently to be awarded sometime in the near future. So the presentation of the awards is up next here at the National Youth Rally. Well attended. So we go on stage.
Female athlete at the 2022 Independence Athletics Meet. Trenis Hamilton of the Dominica State College. Congratulations.
So proud of you.
Testing.
Okay, so after you collect your award, please pass behind the minister. Most outstanding male athlete of the 2022 Independence Athletics Meet. Addison James of the Northeast Comprehensive School. Congratulations. Champion males at the 2022 Independence Athletics Meet. Dominica Grammar School. Congratulations. Champion females at the 2022 Independence Athletics Meet. Isaiah Thomas Secondary School. Congratulations to you. The next award is a very special award. Thea Lafort Gatson for outstanding performance in the 2022 Commonwealth Games, Women's Triple Jump. Thea Lafort Gatson, our national triple jumper, has made us all so proud. She started off by making history, being the first female athlete from Dominica to win a Commonwealth Games medals and set two national records with a leap of 14.2 meters at the Penn Relays. She set the Organization of the Eastern Caribbean States, OECS, outdoor record of 14.38 meters in 2019. In February of 2020, she surpassed the Olympic standard by a centimeter and became the first woman from the OECS to make the Tokyo 2020 standard. At the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games, she was the first female Dominican athlete to compete in 2 consecutive Olympic Games. There, she set another new national record and personal best with a leap of 14.6 meters. In 2021, at the Commonwealth Games, she won bronze with a jump of 14.52 meters. There, she surpassed her national record and logged the best jump globally for that year. She jumped 14.62 meters to secure first place at the recently held Dr. Martin Luther King Collegiate Invitational at the Albuquerque Convention Center in New Mexico, setting a new mark in the United States and the best mark by any triple jumper in the world for 2022. Give a huge round of applause for Thea Lafort Gatson.
Yes. Miss Thea Lafort Gatson, our national hero.
Congratulations. Okay. The next category of awards, Grade 6 National Assessment Awards. Okay, so this will also be presented by the Minister of Education, Honorable Octavia Alfred. Top Grade 6 National Assessment Students, 2020. Anelia Birmingham, a former pupil of the St. Martin Primary School. She is now a student of Form 3 at the Convent High School. Congratulations. The next award goes to Jerusha Olivache, a former pupil of the Roseau Primary School. She is now a student of Form 3 at the Dominica Grammar School. Congratulations. Delando Sorrendo, a former pupil of the Delicis Primary School. He is now a student of Form 3 at the St. Mary's Academy. Congratulations to you, Delano. The next category of awards, Top Grade 6 National Assessment Students 2021. In first place, we have Danica Paul, a former pupil of the St. Martin Primary School. She is now a student of Form 2 at the Convent High School. Congratulations, Danica. In second place, Alian Toussaint, a former pupil of the Convent Preparatory School. She is now a student of Form 2 at the Convent High School. Congratulations, Alian. In third place, Krista George, a former pupil of the St. Martin Primary School. She is now a student of Form 2 at the Convent High School. The next category of awards, Top Grade 6 National Assessment Students 2022. In first place, Danelle Ferrara, a former pupil of the St. Martin Primary School. She is now a student of Form 1 at the Convent High School. Congratulations to you, Danelle. In second place, Jonathan Theophile, a former pupil of the St. Mary's Primary School. He is now a student of Form 1 at the St. Mary's Academy. His father will receive his award on his behalf. Finally, we have Michaela Horsford, a former pupil of the St. Martin Primary School. She is now a student of Form 1 at the Convent High School. The next category of awards, Caribbean Examinations Council, Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate Examinations, CSEC Awards. These awards are also to be presented by Honorable Octavia Alfred. So 2020 CSEC Awards for overall outstanding achievement. Okay, we ask for silence, students. We ask for some silence, please. The first name, Kenzo Roye, 11 grade 1s and 2 2s and 1 3, a past student of the Offa Waldron Seventh-day Adventist Academy. He is currently pursuing an associate's degree in engineering and computer science at the Dominica State College. Congratulations, Kenzo. The next award goes to Hananel Valerie, who received 11 grade 1s and 1 grade 2. A past student of the St. Mary's Academy, he completed a triple major in biology, chemistry, and physics, and recently graduated with honors at the Dominica State College. Currently, he teaches biology and chemistry at the Convent High School. He aspires to be a forensic scientist. Congratulations. The next award goes to Kira Edwards, who received 11 grade 1s. Kira Edwards is a past student of the Convent High School. She successfully completed an associate's degree in accounting and computer science at the Dominica State College. She is currently studying accounting at the University of the Virgin Islands while continuing her work as a co-founder of a non-profit organization, We Planet Inc. Her dad, Mr. Francis Edwards, will collect the awards on her behalf. Next category of awards, 2021 CSEC Awards for overall outstanding achievement. The first award goes to Charissa George, who received 11 grade 1s and 3 grade 2s. She is a past student of the Portsmouth Secondary School. She is completing an associate's degree in biology and computer science at the Dominica State College. She wants to be a software engineer. Congratulations. The next award goes to Donnell Bacchus, who received 12 grade 1s and 1 grade 2. He is a past student of the Arthur Waldron Seventh-day Adventist Academy. He is currently doing an associate degree in architectural engineering at the Dominica State College. He hopes to become an engineer. Good luck and congratulations. The next award goes to Kezia Roye, who received 11 grade 1s and 1 grade 2. Kezia is a past student as well from the Arthur Waldron Seventh-day Adventist Academy. She is currently a student at the Dominica State College who is interested in furthering studies in the medical field. Congratulations to you. The next category of awards, 2022 CSEC Awards for overall outstanding achievements. The first name in this category, Carlissa George, who received 11 grade 1s and 3 grade 2s. Carlissa is a past student of the Portsmouth Secondary School. She is currently pursuing an associate degree at the Dominica State College in physics, mathematics, and chemistry. She aspires to be a chemical engineer. Wow, congratulations. Okay, that was supposed to be 14 grade 1s. Okay. In second place, we have Austin King, who received 12 grade 1s and 1 grade 2. He is also a past student of the Arthur Waldron Seventh-day Adventist Academy. He is currently pursuing an associate degree in business administration, finance at the Dominica State College. He hopes to become a financial manager. We know who to give our monies. The next award goes to Serena Matthew, who received 11 grade 1s and 1 grade 2. Serena is a past student of the Portsmouth Secondary School. She is pursuing an associate degree in biology and psychology at the Dominica State College. She dreams of becoming a clinical psychologist to aid in the development of mental health facilities in Dominica. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Honorable Octavia Alfred.
Thank you. We now invite Prime Minister Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit to present the National Performance Awards. National Performance Awards 2021-2022. This first award goes to Shaunalee Gordon of the Dominica State College in the Faculty of Arts and Science. Ms. Gordon is a recent graduate of the Dominica State College in the Faculty of Arts and Science. She is currently studying banking and finance at the University of the West Indies, Caville campus in Barbados. She hopes to work in the investment field to develop investments in Dominica and the Caribbean by extension. Her mother is receiving on her behalf. Congratulations, Ms. Gordon. Mignola Gordon of the Faculty of General Studies at the Dominica State College. Ms. Gordon is a recent graduate of the Dominica State College in the Faculty of General Studies. She is now employed at the National Bank of Dominica as a project support representative. She hopes to become a critical care medical doctor in the near future. Congratulations. Kamar Iman Stevenson. Mr. Stevenson is a recent graduate of the Dominica State College with first-class honors in the Faculty of Applied Arts and Technology. He is currently employed at the Financial Center as a National Authorizing Officer for the European Union. Congratulations, Mr. Stevenson. The Regional Performance Awards in ACCA 2021. Rondell Davis, a proud graduate of the Academic School of Learning in Portsmouth. He obtained a CXC Associate's degree in accounting and emerged in the top 10 outstanding regional performance in the 2021 ACCA Cape Accounting. He hopes to become a certified accountant in the near future. Congratulations, Mr. Davis. Noah Mitch Alexander, a past student of the Dominica Grammar School. In 2021, he emerged in the top 10 outstanding regional performers in the 2021 ACCA CSEC Principles of Accounts. He is now pursuing a bachelor's degree in business management at the University of the West Indies Open Campus. Congratulations. Miss Sarah Elizabeth Francis, a past student also of the Dominica Grammar School. In 2021, she emerged in the top 10 outstanding regional performers in the 2021 ACCA CSEC Principles of Accounts. She is currently a student at the Dominica State College doing a triple major in economics, marketing, and accounting. Congratulations. Honorable Skerrit will also present the awards for the Cambridge International Examinations, GCE A-Level, for the top 2 performers of 2021. Joshua Fitzgerald Fadell, General Paper Advanced Subsidiary Grade A, A+, Chemistry Grade A+, Further Mathematics Grade A+, Mathematics Grade A+, Physics Grade A+. A proud graduate of the Dominica State College of 2021, having achieved a triple major in mathematics, physics, and chemistry. Joshua ranked first in the 2021 GCE A-Level exams. Currently, he is enrolled at the University of Toronto in Canada, where he pursues a Bachelor of Science degree with a double specialty in mathematics and physics. He aspires to become a notable mathematician and physicist. His sister, Mary Elissa Tong, will receive the award on his behalf. Congratulations. Khalil Akil Anthony Ty Richards, General Paper Advanced Subsidiary Grade A, Biology Grade A, Chemistry Grade A, Mathematics Grade A. Khalil was a valedictorian recipient from both of his alma maters, the St. Mary's Academy in 2019 and the Dominica State College in 2021. He ranked second in the 2021 GCE A-Level exams. While studying hard, he also served as one of the co-student representatives on the executive of the National Youth Council, as well as the youth representative for the Copthall community. Khalil is a lecturer, drummer, debater, and an overall role model for his peers. Currently, he is pursuing a biomedical engineering degree at the McMaster University in Canada. The award will be received by his relative, Mr. Jaizayo Binoa. Congratulations, Mr. Richards. And that is the end of our awards section. Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister. You may have your seat.
Okay, thank you so much. Once again, Honorable Prime Minister and
there you have
Honorable
it, the
Minister
presentation
for
of
Education.
awards to the
Right now,
deserving
we will be
students
having-
on the various levels here at the Winter Park Sports Stadium. As the weather has held up a bit, they will get into there was a history performance, a school history performance. It's a joint performance by the primary and secondary school as we get into the history performance here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium file.
Indeed, and we're going to be seeing students from the Jones Beaupre Primary School, St. Mary's Primary, Maho, Atkinson Primary, Castleborough Secondary. We're of course seeing Convent High School, Pierre Charles, so students from all across the island presenting Dominica's culture, and it's just a spectacular that we're going to be seeing right here. And if you are missing this, honestly, I don't know, because you should be here seeing this for yourself
those of you that
live.
are not able to be here with us, you can view our Facebook page, or DBS Facebook page as well, to just view the performance here by the joint schools performance, joint primary and secondary schools history performance. I can tell you the children are dressed in the national wear. There are some dressed in the national wear, and both the boys and girls.
And we are seeing some students running around with conch shells, moving across the stadium as we have the initial start. And we have the Kalinago performers coming from the stage left, and they are presenting the Kalinago dancing and outfits right here live in the stadium. We're also seeing some students playing some ring games right in front of the stage, enjoying themselves dancing, enjoying themselves right now at the National Schools Rally, National Youth Rally that is.
So the students performing the Kalinago dances and dressed in the Kalinago wear.
The waiku, as
The
it's called.
waiku.
Yes.
Yes. File, do you own a waiku?
I want one. I've been saying I want to get my Kalinago name, Kimara, and I need to work on that.
That will be nice to have a Kalinago name. I know Hazari, Cecil, and Stephen, all three gentlemen at DBS Radio, are holders of a Kalinago name. So the music of Exile 1.
Katwavai Puaye. Yes, that's a beautiful song speaking to Dominica's history and talking about times that have gone by in the Kataslipso genre native to the to the island of Dominica. And we're seeing
Looks like what would be some ballet performance. And the ladies are dressed in yellow and white skirts with white tops, and the boys dressed with their yellow and white tops and black pants. But also there looks like
some dancers from the Convent High School now presenting an African heritage dance in the center of the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, of course. Enjoying themselves, we can see all dressed in black with sensei bottoms.
Yes, the sensei pants. But they're dancing gracefully, and we can tell you that the grass is wet.
Yes.
So there's some.
And having been there myself in the past, I can tell you the rain is always there, ready to make you feel that you're performing here. And we're seeing standing by the same ballet performance getting ready, and I believe these are the students from the Pierre Charles Secondary School getting ready to present their ballet performance coming up next after this performance from the Convent High School presenting the African dance. We're hearing the African drums and African chants right now.
I can tell you for sure that, you know, the stadium is filled, just about filled, you know, with the students as well as parents who came to see their children from the various schools.
Indeed, and we can imagine how much work would have had to go into the preparation for this cultural display. We're seeing students from across the length and breadth of Dominica, from the north, from the south, from the east, from the west, coming together to present Dominica's culture. So it is amazing to see all of this coming together, and I can imagine the amount of hours of practicing and training that would have had to be put in place for them to be here today to present this amazing performance.
So there's still the dance segment being done by 8 students performing an African dance as students of the Goodwill.
The Convent High School, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And we're standing by to see the Pierre Charles Secondary School present the ballet performance coming up next.
This is live coverage of the National Youth Rally 2022 at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium as part of Dominica's 44th anniversary of independence. The theme for this year, One Dominica, One People, One Vision. And it has been a splendid performance, a splendid celebration throughout the season. After a 2-year absence file, I know that people have enjoyed, and the people who have returned to Dominica to just celebrate with us, it has been an exciting season.
And the amazing thing is, Kimara, is seeing the sun is coming out and the tiles are starting to dry. So I think today we're going to be seeing a match pass here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. So now we're seeing the ballet performance by the students of the Pierre Charles Secondary School.
And one would say that our students, our young people not involved, I think you need to come here at the Windsor Park Stadium to see for yourself how much our young people are involved in the preservation of our culture here in Dominica. I mean, Dominica is just an exciting melting pot of culture here, and it's just waiting to erupt. And our young people with the culture in the tip of their hands, trust me, the culture will survive.
And the culture is indeed alive. And honestly, I'm getting goosebumps here, Kimara, because I mean, after a 2-year hiatus, being able to see this happening here is an amazing experience, truly. And we are, honestly, I love ballet. I always say I need to learn how to dance ballet. And I remember a couple of years ago for the DBS anniversary, you and Carlton were doing a ballet performance.
All right, so there's another performance of songs like either the mazouk or heel and toe, one of the traditional dances here in Dominica being performed here as they make their way on the tiles to all dance, and they're quite one, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think it's supposed to be 11 primary schools. Yes.
8, 11 primary schools.
11 primary schools, 4 couples each, presenting a mass heel and toe performance today at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium for the National School Youth Rally right here for the 2022 44th National Independence.
So you can see them all throughout the stadium at this time, coming from different areas of the stadium and gathering in their little circles and to do the heel and toe. I can tell you they're looking beautiful, and I must maybe if you take a look at the main stage, maybe you can just see one of the dignitaries is enjoying the performances here by the young people, the joint primary and secondary history performance.
And this is all in an effort to, of course, keep the culture alive and get the young people engaged in the culture from very young. So we're seeing it starting from the primary, going into the secondary, to keep the young people involved in the culture of Dominica, to ensure that it stays alive, and teaching them our cultural dances, our cultural music, and having them wear the national wear, because we're seeing a number of them in the national, the wop
duet or the jeep,
and the male national wear, and getting them ready to understand that this is our culture, our heritage, and keeping the culture alive throughout Dominica through our primary schools. So we're seeing students from the Paybush Primary School, the Roosevelt Douglas Primary School, Penville Primary School, Convent Prep, Roseau Primary, Castle Bruce Primary, Saint-Sauveur, Petit Savant Primary, Grand Bay Primary, Soufriere Primary, and the Newton Primary
11 primary schools, four couples each,
coming together to present this mass heel and toe performance.
Live coverage of the National Youth Rally 2022 right here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. As mentioned, that you can just view. If you're not able to be at the Windsor Park, you can view via DBS Facebook page or GIS as well for this video coverage. And of course, up next will be the St. Martin's Primary, Wesley High School, and the St. Martin's Secondary School. 10 students per school dressed in jeep and wop duet. Student school
wearing accessories with the national wear. So we're seeing them coming out now, presenting the jeep and the wop duets, enjoying themselves.
So it's like a parade, showing off the national wear from the various schools, the St. Martin's Primary, Wesley High School, and St. Martin's Secondary School. And the music here by the WCK Band. And I can quite say, those of you who missed WCK, the original WCK performance for the WCMF, let me tell you, you missed out on something great this year. I mean, the entire independence celebrations this year was, beyond expectations after a 2 years absence here in Dominica. We have had the coverage of the Miss Wob, the Madam Wob, the Northern Schools Parade. Trust me, it has been a great season.
And we're seeing also the traditional toys now making it across the stage. We're seeing the Kabouye. And now we have the traditional carnival costumes now making up entrance. We're seeing senses, we're seeing the stilt walkers, and we're also seeing the Lapo Cabwit alive. Oh my God, Kimara, I want to leave you right now and go and join the Lapo Cabwit.
No, you can't fire.
I know.
Fire. Allow the young people to enjoy their time.
Yes, indeed.
So the Babwa, the Sensei, drumming Assam, all in a bouillon here at the Windsor Park.
From the Triple K band, who will be receiving a national award tomorrow, the 3rd of November, for their contributions to our culture. And we see the Lapo Cabwit making their way across from the Northeast Comprehensive School. 18 students, and they have their own Lapo Cabwit called the Fire Stick Lapo Cabwit Kimara. And this is amazing to see the young people keeping our carnival culture alive.
So they're all gathering together, enjoying the moments.
Getting ready to make their exits, and reminding you, of course, the listening public, you are tuned into live coverage of the 2022 National Youth Rally live from the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. You are tuned in to DBS Radio, the nation station. And if you want to see what is going on, you can, of course, tune into our Facebook and YouTube pages to ensure that you get a live experience of what is going on here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. this was a taste of Dominica culture written by former Chief Cultural Officer Raymond Lawrence, choreographed by Raymond Lawrence, Charlene White Christian, Belle Leatham, and Leandra Lander. And this was the Youth Rally Joint Schools performance. Setting the tone for what is to come today.
I can tell you the Lapo Cupboard is still on the field.
Making their way across. So yes, Kimara, this was the presentation of the Joint Schools performance, a taste of Dominican culture, and reminding persons you're tuning
I tell you, it's from one excitement to the next. Come next year for Carnival 2023.
But yeah, I'm excited. I know we have set the tone. We saw the launch of the Miss Dominica contestants at the World Creole Music Festival, and we're
launching
getting
of the costume bands.
of course, and oh my God.
So we're looking forward to it. And the Calypso file, looking forward to the Calypso as well.
Stay tuned for next year. Big things are going to
That
come.
was an amazing performance by our primary and secondary school students. Stupendous performance, wouldn't you say, Lakia?
Lovely, lovely.
And we're getting ready for the rally song, which will be a lovely gift by Jean Lawrence Mathurin, which will be led by the Convent High School Choir under the tutelage of Miss Leandra Lander.
I can tell you, for those
This
of you
choir
who
forms part of a three group
sure, I am confident that you are satisfied
called
with your
Umoja
Music Festival.
CHS, meaning peace. And of course, they are coming today to present a lovely gift, the rally song.
Themselves.
And Kimara de la Pucabit is still enjoying themselves.
I see they're trying to signal the Lapo Cupboard, you know, but I know when they know the sound of the drums. And here goes
really enjoying themselves, aren't they?
the senseis are joining them at the time.
I just love the costumes.
As they should.
I mean, it's their time. It's their time. Allow them to have that time. You know, let them enjoy it after 2 years absence. I mean, come on.
We can
You know,
see
they
our
need to
students
enjoy
walking
themselves.
across with the beautiful madras.
We're getting ready for the special displays.
So the special displays, of course, much anticipated March Pass will be the highlight of today's youth rally here in Dominica. So we're getting ready for that.
Lovely, 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 lovely. I love it. I feel the energy. I love it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm
Great
happy
job.
to see that our heritage is being kept alive. I'm loving it.
I agree. And I am fascinated by the scintillating colors that I can see.
Lovely. We'll now have a presentation, the special presentations.
We are ready for this rally song led by the Convent High School Choir.
I stand amazed
lovely.
Please give them another round of
What
applause.
a lovely performance here by the Convent High School Choir. A lovely gift that was done by, Jean Lawrence Matherin.
Right now,
Another icon in
I
our
would
culture
like to
here in
invite
Dominica.
the
And we're
permanent
getting ready
secretary
to just wrap
in
up the
ministry.
official ceremony before we get to the presentation of displays, and that will be done by the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training and National Excellence, Mrs. Chandler Hyacinth, to deliver the vote of thanks. Reminding you that you, of course, tune into official coverage of the National Youth Rally at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, celebrating 44 years of independence.
Charles A. Savre, President of the Commonwealth of Dominica, and Mrs. Savre, Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of Dominica, Honorable Joseph Isaac, Speaker of the House of Assembly, Honorable Octavia Alfred, the Minister for Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training, and National Excellence, other honorable members of Cabinet and spouses, His Excellency Li Zhangjiang, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China in the Commonwealth of Dominica, Cabinet Secretary, Ms. Karen Privot and other permanent secretaries, representatives of international organizations, Dr. Jeffrey Bless, our Acting Chief Education Officer, other officials of the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training and National Excellence, all our awardees, our distinguished guests, members of our media, our principals, teachers, students, fellow Dominicans. It is indeed a pleasure to be here this morning as I come in to close this National Youth Rally with the vote of thanks. It is indeed a great pleasure to say a big thank you to all those who made this event possible. After the 2-year break, we give God thanks for His never-ending grace, mercy, and provision, for giving us the spirit and courage to organize this day's events. His blessings has turned this event into a grand success. On behalf of the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training, and National Excellence, it gives me great pleasure to say a very special thank you to our Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, our Prime Minister. Special thanks to you, PM, for your presence today at this program is a reflection of the commitment to our young people. Heartfelt thanks is also extended to the Honorable Octavia Alfred. Thanks for your leadership and guidance within the ministry, and for your inspirational message to our young people today. Special thanks is also extended to our featured speaker, Ms. Adicia Burton, who honored this rally with her encouraging words, her thoughts on unity. We are all inspired by your words, Ms. Burton. We are also grateful to, and we would like to
take this opportunity to express our thanks to the Senior Minister, Honorable Austri, and all the other cabinet ministers who are present here today. We also want to say thank you to all our distinguished invited guests. We have all heard the saying that no man is an island. This is true in today's event. When we become successful, we usually achieve this because someone or many persons has helped us. And today, we got help from many persons. And we want to say special thanks to the permanent secretaries who worked with us in this event. Deep appreciation is extended to you. To our performance from Mr. Wayne Benjamin for leading the praise song, we want to thank you. To all our schools participated in our entertainment events, and they will be participating in the March Past. To all our principals, teachers, students, we thank you for your effort, for your diligence, and for helping to make today's activity eventful and memorable. The uniform groups who will perform in the precision marching in a while, we want to thank you as well, the Scouts, the Cadet Corps, the guides, and the others. Thank you. Special thanks goes out to the Ministry of Education staff, the Chief Education Officer acting, the Assistant Chief Education Officer acting, all other education officers, staff members, principals, teachers, all those who volunteered to help make this production possible. Thank you. And I must say, indeed, this event was a success. Thank you to the media for giving the excellent coverage of this program. And as we celebrate one Dominica, one people, one vision, happy 44th Independence to all. Thank you.
And that was the vote of thanks being delivered by the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training, and National Excellence.
Thank you once again,
Mrs. Chandler
P.S.
Hyacinth.
So at this time, we're getting
all right
for the special displays that will be done by the St. Alphonsus Scout
So we'll
Troop,
take a moment
the Pierre
to
Charles Secondary
recognize
School,
a few special
and
people in
the Portsmouth Secondary School, and the St. Mary's Academy for their special displays. And then we get into the March Pass here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. I can tell you the sun is coming out like nothing happened earlier on. So it looks like a beautiful weather throughout for the students who are gathered here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. I can tell you the Norbert Phillip and Adam Sanford stand, the Grayson Shillingford and Irvin Shillingford stand, the Clem John and
Caleb
Lura stand afield with our students from across Dominica, both primary and secondary schools. And I can tell you right now they are just assembling to get prepared for the March Pass. But there will be some special displays here this morning.
And that is always a hallmark at the National Schools Youth Rally, to ensure that we have a presentation of something special from the youth to Dominica. And we're going to be seeing students and persons from the uniform groups of the St. Alphonsus, as well Scout Troop, the Dominica Cadet Corps. We're also seeing the Dominica Girl Guides and the Brownies getting ready and set for this presentation. And Kimara, what schools are we expecting to see in this special display?
The Scout Troop, the St. Alphonsus Scout Troop, the Pierre Charles Secondary School, the Portsmouth Secondary School, and the St. Mary's Academy. I can tell you just last week at the Northern Schools Parade, there were some special displays as well from the various schools participating in that schools parade in that was held at Benjamin's Park. And yes, it rained a bit, but it did not deter or dampen the spirits of the young people gathered. So I believe it's the same here today as the sun is coming out in all its glory and splendor to bring some good weather here for this occasion here after a 2 years absence. Of course, I know it has been on the minds, the back of the minds, and the students have been longing for this moment.
Indeed.
It's their moment
Indeed.
to shine.
And of course, Kimara, right now, before we get these special displays on stage, we're receiving right now the dignitaries are getting some special gifts, thank you gifts on stage that are being delivered by the PS and the minister to ensure that they are really thanked for their presence here today. We know that the youth feel special because they are in the presence of His Excellency the President,
and finally,
and his wife,
the
as
youth
well as
speaker,
the Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of Dominica, as well as other dignitaries, ambassadors, members of the diplomatic corps, permanent secretaries, all across the island coming here to celebrate our Dominican youth, and of course that is amazing.
And it gives the students who are in the stands at this time an opportunity to start to gather because we will be having the displays of both primary and secondary schools, as well as the various youth groups, so the Scouts, the Girl Guides, the Brownies, here, the Cubs.
Okay, so that's it for
Final,
our
were you
gifts.
ever part of any of these organizations?
We go right into our special displays.
No, Kimara.
Presented to us by
but
the
I always wanted to do it, but I always love to see these uniform groups come out, especially the Brownies, when they start to hop once they come in front of the Prime Minister. So we're looking forward to that.
That's signature.
Yes, signature. Yes. And we're seeing the cadets are now getting ready to form their guard of honor to guide the parade. That is also a hallmark of the National Youth Rally. And the Scouts are getting ready. The Girl Guides are getting ready. Kimara, I'm getting goosebumps at this point because we're seeing the Scouts platoon with the Scout band making their way to the center of the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, as they will be the band that will be guiding the march past.
So the St. Alphonsus Scout Troop, and they are leading at this time, and guessing they will be followed by the Pierre Charles Secondary School.
So we have the Cadet Corps band leading this display.
So it will be a special display, and I guess we'll see some variation in the salutes or the displays or whatever it is that they have been practicing for, rehearsing for, training for some time.
And of course, to those of you listening to us, if you want to see what is going on, you can of course tune into our Facebook and YouTube live coverage of the 2022 National Youth Rally.
So the platoon leader is just given the signal where they come to a mark timing.
This is something I always wanted to do, Kimara, be a drum major. I think it's still in my future.
The drum line. You want to be part of the drum line?
Yes. No, the one the drum major, the stick guiding the group. I want to do that one day.
Is there a time frame on this?
I'm not sure, but I'm going to still ask. I want to know who I have to ask to do this.
So this is a combination of the Girl Guides, Scouts, and Pathfinders.
Okay.
So as was announced, this is a combination of the Scouts, the Girl Guides, and the Pathfinders that are going to present a special display here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. And we're seeing young people of all ages, honestly, all ages and all heights, and big and small, here coming together to present this special display at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium for the National Youth Rally.
So they're all kind of getting into what is, they're just making a circle. So as they're getting ready for some special display, so you'll see as mentioned, the Girl Guides just get into a circle. So it's like one big circle that goes into another circle, that goes into another circle, and they're getting into different circles here, and most of them are holding the national flag, and they are being accompanied by the St. Alphonsus cadets, the drum line, and we have the larger platoon just in mark timing position, getting ready to be part of this display. And here you go from the circle file, they're getting out of the circle and just forming what would be another bigger circle.
Yes, Kimara, and we're seeing that this is a combination of three groups. There's the Scouts, we're also seeing the Dominica Girl Guides, as well as the Pathfinders. Right now, the Pentecostal Pathfinders, who are the ones who are mark timing towards the far corner, which Jamasha from DBS Radio is a part of.
So this is a new group, and I know over the years we've had the Girl Guides and the Scout troops as well.
I believe they've been existing, Kimara, but they are now getting themselves into a more organized group and being presented here at the National Youth Rally. I think this may have been the first year that they're out here. Which
is a great opportunity to make their presentation at the Youth Rally here in Dominica. We want to say thank you so much to those of you who are listening and viewing as well for this Youth Rally here in Dominica for 2022.
So at this time, they're continuing with their special display, getting into position.
So they have just formed two lines, and they have kind of mixed up themselves, in the sense of, just integrating a combination. So they're just going towards the St. Alphonsus cadets,
St. Alphonsus Scout Troop, and the Dominica Girl Guides, which they are, of course, they go hand in hand. I believe they have the similar mottos, be prepared. So they are getting themselves ready to really present to us whatever their special display is, and they're doing an amazing job. We're seeing they are moving in unison, now moving into a mark time position towards the left of the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, standing right in front of the Norbert Philip and Adam Stanford Sand, being led by the Dominica St. Alphonsus Scout Troop Band.
And I tell you, the heat is on, the weather, the sun is out in full force. So this just speaks well for the students of the various schools which will be participating in the March Past pretty soon. And that the special displays are ongoing here.
And I'm sure the organizers of this event, their anxiety has been alleviated mildly, because before we saw a lot, the grounds were wet, the tires were wet, and usually that means that we cannot have the marching to prevent persons from falling. But of course, it's drying up nicely, Kimara, and we are getting ready and set to see a beautiful march past after a 2-year hiatus.
By the Scouts, Pathfinders, and Girl Guides.
So much precision and concentration, I must say.
That's right. And uniformity.
And reminding listeners, you of course tune in to DBS Radio's live coverage of the 2022 National Youth Rally, being presented to you here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium after a 2-year hiatus, all a part of the 44th independence celebrations of the Commonwealth of Dominica, being presented by the Ministry of Education. Currently, we are seeing a special display being presented by the St. Alphonsus Scout Troop, the Dominica Girl Guides, and the Pathfinders of the Pentecostal Church.
Ladies and gentlemen, we see a wonderful formation happening with this group. And I hope my eyesight serves me right.
It seems to be a 44, doesn't it?
That's a 44 I see.
This is beautiful.
Amazing.
Look at that dramatic mark time.
As
Not
you
one
are
person out of
hearing
timing.
that the formation has
Very
made
fast.
44.
Lovely.
I had a feeling that is what they were doing, Kimara.
It's similarly to what we normally see at the National Parade itself, with the
police
police
force,
force were joined by the
44
fire
years
officers
being
and the
an
nurses
independent
and all.
And the prison
joining-
officers,
Prison
yes.
officers all joining to make the number of the years of anniversary we are celebrating. So we are celebrating 44, and the formation 44 has been made here by the Scout Troop and
The Dominica Girl Guides and
here is the signal to come to
Wow!
Lovely,
A halt.
lovely, lovely.
all come to an halt, and they
44
are
years
kneeling
of
with
independence.
their flags.
Give them a round of applause.
Happy
Yes.
independence once again, Dominica.
Give Dominica a round of applause.
Yes, and the signal to begin again. You have to be
Lovely.
so
That was
attentive.
beautiful.
You know, when he gives the signal, there's like one choke. And it's like, you know, get ready to bring this to a halt, to a stop, and then two, to get it going. I observed that's what he did.
You're paying very close attention,
Yes, I mean, you have to
Kimara.
pay up close attention.
Yes, and and it takes months and months of preparation.
Yes, it's not just weeks of preparation or just on the eve of the National Youth Rally, but months and months. And we know that the Scout troops, the guides, and even the Pathfinders, they've been doing this year round. You know, with their organization, just training, practicing, and doing what they have to do.
And as they make,
And we're
as they make
seeing
their
bearing
way
the flag, Kimara, our own.
Very
off
own
of the field, we get
Jamasha,
ready for the Pierre
Yes.
Charles Secondary
Leading
School.
the head of the
Pathfinders.
Thank you for that
Yes.
performance. That was beautiful.
Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Our very own Jamasha Melo holding the flag. And that's a very big flag for
Yes,
Jamasha,
yes,
but
yes.
she's handling well as she is just
leading the platoon out and making the exit. And this was a presentation by a special display of the at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium by the St. Alphonsus Scout Troop, the Dominica Girl Guides, and the Pentecostal Pathfinders. So this is beautiful. Right now we're seeing a platoon of the
Scouts,
the Cadet Corps actually.
Cadet Corps,
Yes,
right?
making their way across, and the Scout band is making the exit at this time.
Lovely.
Okay, so they
Listen to that roarous crowd. They're enjoying the performance.
So, yes, so what we're seeing is happening now. They're trying to prevent the schools from going to the center, which is
Where the
inundated with
waterlogged.
water. Yes, waterlogged.
Yes.
We
And
anticipate
what
a
would have
very
been this
dynamic
area, I believe, would be the
performance from the
pitch
Pierre
for the
Charles
cricket.
Secondary
So,
School.
and of course, we'll be having the second edition
can
of the
only
Dream
agree with
11
you,
cricket
Lakeisha.
tournament, natural cricket tournament come
You can see
December.
that they have begun.
I'm looking forward to that,
Their mat
Kimara. But Kimara, you need to join, start playing cricket, man. You need to. I want to see you on the field,
Very funny.
hitting
Fire.
some runs, Kimmy.
Very funny.
And we know we saw you in the celebrity sports for the football. We want to see you on there for the
After an
cricket.
entire week, my arm was hurting. But I got a wicket though. I got a wicket.
Oh my! Oh
Yes,
my,
I
oh
did.
My, oh my.
I bowled to Vincent Lewis,
Uh-huh.
and it was caught by Asa Banton.
Wow! 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 Wow!
All right, so there we have the cadets.
The Dominica Cadet Corps
Yes.
band getting ready to make their way to the center. And what usually happens at the National Youth Rally, we have an alternation between the two bands. So we have the St. Alphonsus Scout Troop as well as
Lloyd,
the
this
Dominica
is only the
Cadets Corps,
beginning of
just
what
to
is
give
to
the
come.
two bands
It's only the
a break
beginning.
between each other.
It's
And
only the beginning.
and
I can
it is
only
only the beginning,
I can only
Kimara.
imagine.
Only the beginning.
So they should not rush our students today. I mean, after 2 years, they've
This
missed
is their
it.
day.
This is their day. Of course, the
So
adults'
we're
day
getting
is
ready
tomorrow.
for the Pierre
So
Charles
we're getting
Secondary
ready
School
for the Pierre
with their
Charles
special
Secondary
display.
School in their special display. We have known over the years the Pierre Charles Secondary School
As we
have
welcome the
stood
Cadet
out
Corps
with their
band
displays.
to lead them with
so
that
we're looking
display.
to see what they bring today.
Dominica Cadet Corps.
Pierre Charles Secondary School, named after
Band.
former Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of Dominica, Honorable Pierre Charles.
This is exciting,
who
isn't it?
unfortunately succumbed during
I can
his
agree
tenure,
with
but
you.
was a stalwart
we
in the
must say
Granby
that the weather has
constituency,
held up.
and a very
God.
fitting.
Thank
The
God.
secondary school within that community was named after him, and they continue every youth rally to present something special to us. Even when they're not presenting a special display, they always come out with their nice plaid tops. Honestly, I look forward to the presentation of the Pierre Charles Secondary School.
Well, you know, the Grand Bay area, the Grand Bay itself, always boasts that they are the cultural capital of Dominica.
Rightfully
so it's
so.
only fitting. You see, I won't get into that debate. You know, I was in the middle of Lloyd Benjamin and Kimani Felicite Saint Jean, both coming from, you know, the cultural
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
areas in Dominica, cultural
Thank you.
communities from Grand Bay and Paybush. And, you know, it's just, you know, hard to say who is, you know.
But what is amazing, Kimara, that culture is still alive even within these schools.
Very much so, and you can see it by the various schools who participated in the joint primary and secondary schools history performance, and you've been hearing a lot throughout the years with the performances from the various schools, especially during the independence celebrations at the various district level festivals and competitions. We've had schools participating. This year alone, there had not a district festival where we had a number of schools participating as well. So the culture is very much alive and well in Dominica, and I must say that I'm very proud that, you know, that years to come, that it'll continue, it will live on for generations and generations to come.
Indeed, and we're getting ready for the Pierre Charles Secondary School special display, and we're seeing that the cadet band is starting off at this moment. And
Ladies and
we're
gentlemen, the Pierre
witnessing
Charles
the entrance
Secondary
of the Pierre
School.
Charles Secondary School.
This display is
Coming
led
from the
by
Billy
the
Doctor
flag of the
Pavilion,
Commonwealth
making their
of
way
Dominica,
across.
followed by the school banner featuring the late Honorable Prime Minister Pierre Charles and the school's motto.
And interestingly,
This,
you know, the students
excellent.
participated in the march past, especially
Discipline
the
and
special
excellence.
display. You know,
In
take
close
so much
succession,
pride in
The
in
four
this
house
display.
flags of
So
the
as they
Pierre
come
Charles
to a
Secondary
mark
School,
timing,
and finally 2 squadrons of students. Beautiful.
so we have the gentleman bearing the flag, then followed by the banner bearers
This
of the
display
school.
will consist of 4 segments. The first display is the school's flag, which continuously circles the school banner which is led by the flag of the Commonwealth of Dominica. This signifies a perpetual motion of development from the Pierre Charles Secondary School to sustain and propel the nation forward.
So the flag bearer, the Dominican flag bearer, so you have the flag bearer being in the center of the circle. The students, as mentioned, they are wearing their school uniform, but as well as this
Madras.
Segment
cloak,
2
if you will.
displays the letter C, which presents or represents COVID flags of various countries affected by COVID-19, to show that we acknowledge the global devastation caused by this pandemic.
And Kimara, we're seeing the 4 house colors: green, red, blue, and yellow.
Beautifully done.
And they're presenting this special display. And we're seeing one student bearing a flag indicating COVID-19. So they've made a C in commemoration of the COVID-19 pandemic, which has just passed.
You cannot go on living without mentioning
Segment
COVID-19.
That
3
is so true.
displays the number 1 and is highlighted with a vibrant smoke display featuring colors found in many flags, to show that we are one as we stand united against COVID-19.
So there's going to be another display from the C to 1. They're going to make 1. I'm guessing to be part of this year's theme.
One Dominica,
One people,
one vision.
one vision. So they're getting ready and they're getting themselves into formation. Mark timing.
You know, Kimara, this is one of the few things that I miss about being in secondary school. Coming out and presenting and marching, honestly.
I remember the years gone by. The youth
Final
rally
segment displays the number 9.
was
This is the climax
decentralized.
of this presentation and features the rose to commemorate those who were lost during the COVID-19 pandemic. We who are here will continue to rise up and build up our people, our home, our nation, our world. This concept was created by Mr. Kellyanne Loda. Thank you, Pierre Charles Secondary.
Thank you so much.
So this was a presentation of a C, a 1, and a 9, all commemorating the COVID-19
Now
pandemic
get ready for
that
the Portsmouth
prevented
Secondary
us from
School.
having this youth rally for 2 years, but we are back, Kimara.
Moment you have all been
We are
waiting
back.
for.
Always, always.
The Portsmouth Secondary School.
So we're seeing the Portsmouth
Always a
Secondary
pleasure looking at the
School,
Portsmouth Secondary
their
School.
motto, truth and wisdom through knowledge.
So you have the first platoon
expect
of the
Beautiful,
gentlemen
Mr. Lloyd.
who will be
I agree.
they're being led by the flag bearer, and students are holding the banner of
motto.
school.
Truth and wisdom through knowledge.
And they too have their madras cloth, both the young men and young women. And we see a young lady leading the platoon of women and a young man leading another platoon.
Of course, the Madras.
So they're coming forward, Kimara, looking so special.
Beautiful. Look
Led
at
by
that.
this young man looking so dapper.
And he seems to take his job extremely serious. Look at the uniformity.
I know that the Portsmouth Secondary School never disappoints. Fire.
They never do.
Gone are the days when, in my time, the youth rally was decentralized. I remember the year I participated, I was deputy head girl of the Wesley High School, participated for my first ever youth rally at, I believe
This
it was
symbolizes
somewhere
the epitome
in the north.
Of professionalism.
And it was a day to remember
So
being in the hot
it's
sun.
information of a
Back then you
number
could
one.
not sit in the stands, and it was sitting in the hot sun.
And standing.
Standing in the hot
Yes.
sun.
We
And
used to
trying
get the juicy and bun too.
Yes,
Kimara.
yes.
I remember my dad and my grandparents always used to tell me about when they had the youth rally, they used to get juicy
And bun.
and raisin bun.
Yes.
And that's what they used to look
Well,
forward
that's
to.
what I got. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the day. Day to take pride in representing what your school is. So,
Are you able
yes.
to make out a number?
And they come to a halt.
Indeed.
Let's see.
So they've come to a halt in some form of a formation that we're trying to recognize at this time. It looks like a 1 and a D, Kimara. So 1 Dominica, I would like to believe.
All right.
From what I can make out here.
We need some aerial view
Yes.
to be able to really see what's happening. Formation.
What do you think they're about to do up
Yes.
here?
So the gentleman,
All I know is going to be great. It's going to be good.
so here's the signal.
And the Dominica flag is starring in this performance.
We come to all
Wow,
right.
wow.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Wow.
That's like
Lovely.
a lean back kind of a
This
vibe.
is tremendous. What a spectacular performance.
Well done,
Beautiful.
PSS.
So they're going back into mock timing after this special display. I'm loving the fact that, at least just once for the year, the schools kind of, it just gets the Madras, the Creole vibe into their uniform. I know the Convent Preparatory School, they changed for the whole month of October until the end of the Independence celebration. They changed their normal tie into a Madras tie.
Lovely. Once
So
again, lovely.
This tradition started when I was there, Kimara. And I remember it was one young boy who would have come to school every day for a week. And I remember the principal at the time, Mrs. Datu, said, you know what, we're going to make this a tradition. And all students need to get a Creole tie. And it was amazing.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we just saw
So,
the display.
From what we're hearing is this is supposed to be...
One people.
So we had the 1D, one Dominica, one people,
One vision.
and they just form an I for one vision. So Kimara, this is what it is here today,
The display
being presented by the
fits
Portsmouth
the motto.
Secondary School. The theme for the 2022
Thank you,
44th
PSS.
Independence celebration, one Dominica, one people,
Symbolizes
one vision.
Unity.
This is live
That's what it's
coverage
about.
of the National Youth Rally here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, brought to you here with our listeners and of course our kind sponsors for being part of this
do
youth
you know
rally
the song
here
that we
today
played
at
by
the
the
Windsor Park.
Surely
So
do.
they're getting ready
I wish I could
I
sing.
presume to make the exit, Kimara.
because still to come we have
contains some very colorful
the St.
lyrics.
Mary's Academy.
My alma mater, Kimara.
Oh boy.
I'm excited to see what my boys have to present here today.
And they're basically in what would be the colors
Well done
the men
by
would
the Portsmouth
the national
Secondary
wear
School.
for the
Let's give it
men.
up for the Portsmouth
Indeed.
Secondary
The
School
black
once
pants,
more.
the white shirt, and the red sash.
Thank you, PSS.
You have no excuse to say you don't have.
A black pants. So I can tell you the ladies are wearing this beautiful Madras hair piece. Not headpiece, hair piece, because they've all placed that into their buns. In
Nice
their
as a
hair.
bun, yes.
Yes. So they're looking good, and the boys have these ribbons to just
Lovely.
Wonderful.
And the precision,
Lovely.
Kimara, the hands are moving in unison,
No
they're
more than
marching
ever.
in unison.
I am so proud
This
to be
had to have
Dominican.
taken
Aren't you?
a lot of preparation.
I am.
and hats off to the police officers,
Portsmouth
the
Secondary School
cadets,
is followed by the
corps
St. Mary's
who
And in some
Academy.
cases, the teachers as well.
teachers who assist the schools in preparing for a day such as this, just getting them, in the afternoons, maybe for an hour, to understand
Always
formation,
well attired.
to understand mark timing,
Always
and even the
well
dead man's match. They're
We can
getting to
definitely
understand that
give
as
that to
well.
them.
So here comes the St. Mary's
Let's welcome
Academy.
the St. Mary's
The motto,
Academy.
Ora et labora, prayer and work.
I thought you forgot.
Never that.
All right. So here comes the St. Mary's Academy, dressed with their black pants, their white shirts, their crests, and even their red sashes. And
You
here
can see
comes
the different flags.
the bearers of the
House flag.
banner
Motto.
and of the
Ora
house
et
flags.
labora.
Kimara was in St. George's, the yellow house.
Oh,
The best house out there.
well, I wouldn't.
Continuing our winning streak for the past 10 years, Kimara.
Wow.
Yes.
So they're going into formation.
Wow. Look how they do something
Wow.
which looks
Wow.
so complicated so easily.
I know.
This is beautiful.
So this
And
is
we
called
have
the
Dominican
Infinity
flag
March.
surrounded by the house colors.
Not too sure what they will be at the end of the formation, but it looks like a maze to me. The guys intertwining from two circles and just intertwining together. And here it is.
So they're forming back the platoon at this time. And this presentation will culminate, of course, in special displays and make way for the march past of the 2022 National Youth Rally, celebrating 44 years of independence.
They are not done. They are not done. There's something in the making for this gentleman from the St. Mary's Academy. And the St. Mary's Academy has been one of the secondary schools here in Dominica
you
who
notice-
have known for their outstanding performances, both in academics and sports as well. And a number of renowned
There is a formation
gentlemen
being
here in
made
Dominica
around
have
the
passed
Dominican
through the
flag.
doors of the St. Mary's Academy, Firelander like yourself.
Yes, indeed, and we've seen a number
Talk
of young
about
men
dramatically beautiful.
making their way through the walls of the St. Mary's Academy and continuing to do amazing things across the island. And SMA really prepares young men, and they always said when you start off at SMA, you are men under construction.
I like that. Men under construction at the ASMA. All right.
And our theme is exactly what we do: pray and work. Ora et labora.
Yes.
The St. Mary's
And
Academy
as was
displayed
mentioned here this
a
morning,
spiral
that
drill.
it's not just about academics at the
Looks so
various
complicated,
schools.
yet
It is
executing so
nurturing and building our young people to get prepared for what the world has to offer. It's not all well and good once you're out there. So we have to prepare them to allow them to learn to be determined, motivated, self-motivated at that, to be prepared for the outside world once they have gone through the exit doors of the various schools, from the primary level to the secondary school level, even at the state college as well. You have to, just nurture them, not just academically, but get them prepared for the outside world.
And it feels just like yesterday, Kimara, I was walking through the halls of St. Mary's Academy, And today, seeing my alma mater presenting in front of me, I'm getting goosebumps, Kimara, because
Were you a house captain or a class captain or what?
I was part of the house leadership. I wasn't the captain, but I was one of the leaders within the house, preparing ourselves for the sports day. And this is where I started my medical career as a first aider at SMA. So yes, indeed.
So it's not just the other day kind of a thing.
No.
Well, at the Wesley High School, I was house captain from about second or third form until my final year in Wesley High School. Airy was my house name. That is the Red
Special
House.
drilling display.
I was, deputy head girl, class captain, prefect.
Secondary School and
I did it all. I enjoyed my high school years at the Wesley High School.
I was never head boy of SMA, however, I felt like the head boy. I was always doing something, representing the school, always leading
for the moment
something.
we have all been waiting for.
Indeed, we're seeing the Honorable Prime Minister now taking his position to receive the salutes from the platoons, and the march past is about to begin. And as is traditional, we have leading the march past and starting it
right
off.
Now we can see the brownies
and the bunnies
preparing themselves.
Getting themselves ready. Oh my God, I'm excited for this part of it, Kimara.
Well, normally the brownies and the bunnies start off the march past. The Prime Minister, the Honorable Prime Minister, is standing, and this cute little
gazebo, Kimara.
It's a gazebo. It's very cute. You know, standing there for quite some time. He's going to be standing here for quite some time.
I see he has his water close by.
Yes.
And in years past, they would have had to have an umbrella over him, but I see they built a nice
little gazebo.
Indeed.
Yes. And he himself is enjoying the music presented by the cadets. He always seems to be in a cheerful mood at these occasions, especially when it concerns youth. Of course, you can, if you follow his history
Mr. Lloyd, the moment
before
we've all
becoming
been waiting
the
for.
Prime Minister, you could tell that he was very involved with the youth. So here comes, we start off.
So we're seeing the cadets who are going to form a guard of honor to guide the march past. And
led by the Dominica Cadet Corps.
So the Dominica Cadet Corps,
always so sharp.
Look at the beautiful chapeau pies.
So the brownies.
The brownies waving the Dominica flag with the Madras sashes.
The future of Dominica is in good hands.
Of course, I agree.
So they're doing their march past, the brownies with their chapeau pies.
And Mr. Lloyd,
and
we
their
all
flag
know the
of Dominica.
Salute of the brownies.
So here comes the
and
they're
there
hopping.
You have it, ladies and gentlemen.
They're
salute.
Hopping.
The they're hopping. They are hopping.
And they're doing the dramatic hop.
Of course.
Guided by the rope.
Yes, always for some reason.
And we're also seeing the St. John's Catholic Primary School Brownie group.
And the brownies have expanded over the years. And
following the brownies are the Girl Guides.
So here comes the Girl Guides.
In their green top, the blue skirts, the sashes, the Dominica flags. Well dressed and spectacular.
They look so proud to be Dominican, carrying the flags within the skirt.
As they do their eyes right.
Such a unique salute.
Raise their
to the honorable
right hand, facing the Prime Minister with what's supposed to be 3 fingers.
Yes, special brownie salute.
3-finger salute to the Honorable Prime Minister here, and he's clapping, he's applauding.
We have a second squad,
the guides here in second platoon.
They are just as amazing.
Beautifully done.
I'm guessing that's a different level, because their sashes.
Thank you.
Wow, that's a number of badges on those.
Indeed, and it's an achievement for them. Many
right
of them
behind the Girl Guides, we see the Pathfinders.
Oh, here goes Josette.
Dominica flag, the
Our very own Josette.
The conference
Trington.
Amazing. Led by Mr. Denny. Lovely.
Look at that nice
Lovely.
ride.
Pathfinder.
Give them a round of applause.
Lovely.
Wow.
Look at that salute.
Amazing. And we cannot forget the Holy Bible being displayed at the front there, Mr. Lloyd.
This is
God
humbling.
first in everything. Then we have the Pentecostal group,
So we have the Pentecostal Pathfinders following close
the
behind.
Crusaders,
The Crusaders, at least, sorry. Always on guard.
always
is
on
their
guard.
theme.
So these are the Crusaders.
So the Dominica Cadet Group
Look at that young
took a
man.
pause to allow the
So
St.
serious.
Alphonsus
They also have their
drumming group to go through. And here comes the Crusaders. Here
They
again,
remind us
being led
that
by
Dominica
Jamasha Mello. Yes.
Well done, Crusaders.
I love the display with the banners.
So the Dominica
Up next,
4-H Club is up
we
next.
have Dominica 4-H clubs
Indeed.
Learning by doing
to make the
best
best better.
better.
Were you part of
I
the
like
4-H
it.
Club?
Indeed.
We have
really,
the
really like
RDPS 4-H Club.
So they have 4-H clubs across Dominica in the various schools.
Yes, indeed.
We
And
can
I was
see the
actually
RDPS
one of the
4-H
first
club.
president of the 4-H club at the St. Mary's Academy. I remember we started
So
off with 4
young.
members, Kimara,
Yet so
myself,
disciplined.
and
And
4
look
other
at that
members.
salute.
Beautiful.
And now to see the 4-H club,
Have expanded
yes,
throughout the schools, like every
by
other,
that
where be
dynamic
it
young man.
primary school or secondary
Lovely.
school,
Lovely.
there is a 4-H club
Look
at
at the
the
folks
schools.
holding
just
the banner.
yesterday they were telling me they have
The
over
St. John's
200
4-H
members.
Club.
So here goes the
Following.
St. John's 4-H club, and that is the Convent High School
The Dominica
4-H club. Hey.
Grammar School 4-H
And here
Club.
goes the salutes.
The green sashes.
The girls in a
khaki
T
pants and
position,
the white
queen
shirts,
T
so
position.
beautiful.
And we can safely say that Dominica is blessed to have the Dominica Grammar School. Wow!
What a beautiful salute.
Give it up for the Dominica Grammar School 4-H club.
And what is amazing, we're seeing some teachers joining these groups as they march, also showing that they cannot do this alone. They have to be led by
Beautiful
a
faces.
group of very
The St.
able
Mary's
teachers. We've seen Miss
Academy
Sheba Bell, who
4-H
has
club
been the 4-H club
to make
leader at
the
the Dominica Grammar
the
School
best
for a long
better.
time. And here's my alma mater again,
To make
SMA.
the best better. The St. Mary's Academy 4-H Club.
And shortly after, we're going to see the commencement
Nice, right?
of the primary schools.
Wonderful.
They have really
Beautifully
made-
done.
I'm
They
loving
have
the
really
St.
made the
Mary's
best better.
Academy
The
4-H
Chapel
club.
pies and the olive
Wow.
Chapel
shirts.
pie, yes.
Olive green shirts and chapel pies and their white sashes, black pants, and the platoon leader, trust me, he was very clear in the ice front.
Right now we can see the Bagatelle Primary School.
So here we go with the schools.
So the
Bagatelle,
Bagatelle
success through
So young.
sufficiency.
Yet so
self-sufficiency.
energetic. Followed by the Bellevue Chopin Primary School.
So the Bagatelle Primary School, followed by the Bellevue Chopin, they're very closely
Wonderfully done.
I love their attire
marching,
so much.
not getting a chance to see the banner of the Bells Primary School. And then comes the Girardel Primary School, strive to
We can
excel.
now see the Girardel Primary School strive to excel.
And in close succession, we have the Grand Bay Primary School.
Followed by Grand Bay Primary School.
They're coming quickly.
Excellence through discipline.
Excellence through discipline, the motto of the
Very
Grand Bay
beautiful.
Primary
Beautiful
School,
eyes right.
giving their
Beautiful
eyes
indeed.
right to the
They are
Honorable Prime
followed by the
Minister.
Newtown Primary School.
Followed by the Newtown Primary
Education
School.
for development.
Indeed.
The Newtown Primary School.
We see them in the
as they
tops and
their
nice blue skirts.
salute.
Lovely, lovely.
Eyes right.
The Newton Primary School.
They're followed by
Great
the
job.
Petit Savan Primary School.
Beautifully adorned
You can
with
now see the beautiful
some
Petit
Wow.
Savan Primary
national wear
School.
mixed into their uniform as well.
Yes. So you have the flag bearer, the banner bearers
Excellence
in the national wear,
diligence
and some of the
perseverance.
girls and boys in the
For
national
sure.
wear with their
they're
school
doing the
uniform
eyes
as
right, they
well.
have
And
the
their
march
motto,
and
excellence through diligence and perseverance. That was the Petit Savan Primary School.
And they're followed by the Soufriere Primary School. Coming up, the Soufriere Primary School. On that note, let me say good morning to Lynthia Bello. How you doing? The Soufriere Primary School is on at this match pass here at the National Youth Rally at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium.
And their motto is aspire to achieve Kimara. A beautiful motto there.
Thank you.
Eyes right. Well done by the Soufriere Primary School. Followed by the St. Luke's Primary School.
St. Luke's Primary School.
Their motto, shining like stars. Looking beautiful in their blue and white Kimara.
And they are shining. That white is shining for
Yes.
sure. Yes, St. Luke's Primary School, eyes right. Salute to the Honorable Prime Minister here. And up next is Tetmon Primary School.
Good order is the foundation of all good things.
I like that. I like that, definitely. Tetmon Primary School.
Good order is the foundation of all good things.
And they have definitely displayed what good order is.
For sure.
And in close succession, Kimara, we have the Trafalgar Primary School.
We now have the
It is the moment of the young people here in Dominica, the various schools, primary school and secondary school, the Trafalgar Primary School.
And their theme is empowering minds for a brighter future,
A
Kimara.
small contingent,
Yes.
but they are doing well.
And finally,
here.
we have the Wharton Waven Primary School.
A Water
Work
Waving
to
Primary
achieve.
School.
And
Work
look
to
at
achieve.
that young man. So proud to be a part of that squad.
The platoon leader, very proud of himself.
Kinston Primary School.
Working towards
He's the
success.
smallest of this platoon, but he's going great.
Now we make our way to the East Kimara with the Atkinson Primary School, working toward success.
Yes.
Following the Kinston Primary, we have the Bells Primary School.
Committed to achieve.
Followed closely by the Bells Primary School, Kimara, committed to achieve is
In
their
the yellow
motto.
tops and the brown pants.
And it's such
Led
an
by
honor
our
for the
Dominican flag. So
children
lovely.
here, you know, to be part of this match pass, getting an opportunity to just have a little glance at the Honorable Prime Minister for just a split second as he appreciates their eyes
Toujours
right on their
chercher
salute.
meilleur.
And we see we have a very
I think I need a
interesting
translator.
motto,
Listen
toujours chercher meilleur. The Dennis Primary School.
Always
Yes.
seeking better.
All right, thank you. Always seeking better.
And then comes the
We
Castle
know-
Bruce Primary School,
Yeah.
striving
You
upwards.
can now see the Cassie Bruce Primary School.
Striving upward. Cassie Bruce Primary.
And I just see Aaron has just moved a little closer
have their
to look at the
matters tied
Castle
with the
Bruce
blue
Primary School.
tops.
Aaron, yes.
We can
your
see the
alma
Grand
mater.
Four Primary School
Yes,
following them.
his alma mater.
Striving for a brighter future.
And in close succession,
And
Kimara,
the
we
future
have the
of
Grand Fork
Dominica is
Primary
certainly
School,
bright.
striving
And it is
for a
certainly
brighter
safe.
future.
And they're doing their salute.
Dean is
Wonderfully done.
in agreement. They're looking good. Dean is in agreement
Right
that
now
the
we
Grand
can
Fork
see the
Primary
Jones
School
Beaupierre
is doing
Primary.
well. The Jones Beaupierre
Out of
Primary
La
School
Plaine.
is up next. Out of La Plaine, the Jones Beaupierre Primary School. And they're doing their eyes right. And it's interesting that, you know, we try our best to just educate the students, especially the flag bearers.
Indeed.
That you
Right now
they-
we can see
by no means that the flag should touch the ground.
Indeed.
To succeed.
That is a beautiful. I've never
I
seen
love
this
it.
before.
This is the Concord Primary
The
School.
Concord, that's normally their school color.
I think it's a new uniform they have here. And
Wow.
their motto is strive to succeed. This is the first time I'm
That's
seeing
the
this
first time I'm
uniform.
seeing this with navy blue pants, pink.
I love it.
That's
I love
what
it.
fuchsia
Yes.
and a plaided blue and pink. I love this color.
Primary School.
The Sons of their
Strive
primary
to
school.
achieve.
The Madras once again.
Yes.
Thank you.
And it's so great
Following
to see
them.
our Kalinago children getting involved
We
in
can
this
see
event here at the National
Salibia
Youth Rally,
Primary.
closely followed by the Salibia Primary School.
Monjon
Knowledge
Primary.
and discipline. Sorry,
This
that's
is the Mont Prosper Primary School. Knowledge and discipline is the motto of the school. A small contingent here at this match pass, and they are followed by the Lighthouse Christian Academy.
We can now see the Lighthouse Christian Academy.
Christ-centered
Centered.
education.
I like that.
Then we have the Monjon Primary School. Learning is living.
Lovely. Thank you.
And they're so beautiful, the students of the Lighthouse Christian Academy, so beautifully dressed. The Monjon Primary School, learning is living. Eyes right. Salibia Primary School is followed by.
The Salibia Primary School.
I must say that the little ones are really
Always a trip,
enjoying
Kimara,
it. Always enjoying this.
Pride of Dominica.
And the Salibia Primary School. Pray, play, work, prosperity.
Senegal Primary.
The Cynical Primary
Determined to succeed.
is up next.
They seemed extremely determined to succeed at their performance.
The Cynical Primary School's motto, determined to
Finally,
succeed.
for the Eastern District,
And then we have the Warner
We can see-
Primary School.
the Warner Primary School.
The Warner Primary School.
I noticed that some schools, their contingent are a little bit bigger than other schools. You know, I'm guessing that they will take in the more mature students. I'm not too sure
We are now beginning
how they select the students
Northern
to be part
District.
of this youth
And
rally.
of course, Mr. Lloyd.
And we are starting the
Benz
Northern
Primary
District.
School.
The Benz Primary School leading
Very beautiful color.
this district.
Looks like my
Lovely,
alma mater.
lovely.
Beautiful primary school here.
The Benz Primary
Education
School.
Giving that wonderful salute to
precious.
the Honorable
Don't
Prime
waste
Minister.
it.
Should.
And they are followed
Following
by
them, we can see the Calibishi Primary School.
Labor conquers all.
That's right.
The Calabishi Primary School. Well, the banner bearer is trying to do his eyes right.
We can now see the beautiful Clifton Primary School.
Honestly, Kimara, these uniforms are beautiful. Some of them I'm seeing for the first time in a long time. So I'm getting a little bit of culture shock because they look so beautiful.
With the
These-
colors.
Yes.
Clifton Primary School.
These uniforms,
The
well
colors
ironed.
Tiny but
yes.
I remember
mighty.
in days years past, you have to have your
Beautiful
uniform
salute.
prepped on your bed. You're sleeping next to it, Kimara,
Oh, yes.
for the next day. We're
The
seeing.
pleats in the skirts were
Oh, yes.
very sharp.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. We have
We
the
can now
Clifton
see
Primary
the
School
Paybush
followed by the
Primary
Paybush
School.
Primary School.
Education for now and beyond.
And beyond.
Peebush Primary School. Lovely eyes
wow.
right.
Lovely. Being led by this young lady here.
I like it. I
Love
really
that.
like
As she
it.
gives the Prime Minister a nice smile.
Indeed.
And we can
Yes.
also see a small but mighty school, the Collyho Primary School.
And I believe we're starting
Each
the West
endeavoring,
now.
all
All
The
achieving.
Collier Primary School, each endeavoring, all
Eyes
achieving.
right. Collyho Primary School.
And they're followed by the Dublin Bioche Primary School.
Following the Collyho Primary
Self-determination
School,
for a brighter
we can see
future.
the Dubla Bioche Primary School.
Self-determination for a brighter future. Lovely. Dubla Bioche Primary School.
Confidently expressing their eyes right.
And there you have it, the Baroness Patricia
Scotland Primary School.
Correct, correct. Yes, yes.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
They're going
Yes.
side to side.
Yes, yes.
Look at the fascinating eyes right.
Lovely,
Yes.
This is lovely.
lovely. The
Well
Madras
done
tie.
to the Baroness
Right now-
Patricia
Prime
Scotland
Minister
Primary School
and the parliamentary
and the-
representative.
And we can
they
see
are
the
Prime Minister
applauding.
must be extremely
The
pleased.
Prime
See the
Minister
Prime
is
Straight out
Minister
of it, that's
applauding.
following is the Penville Primary School.
Yes, well done, Baroness
Lovely.
Scotland
Following
Primary
the
School.
Penville Primary School.
Penville Primary School.
We can see the Roosevelt Douglas Primary
Roosevelt
School.
Douglas Primary
the
School.
Roosevelt Douglas Primary School. My apologies.
Slow down.
And then they are followed by the Savin Pie.
We can now
Primary
see the
School.
Southern Pie Primary School with the beautiful orange tops.
And we
Yes.
can
And
see
the
the Prime
Margaret
Minister
ties.
all
Colours today.
smiles.
So many bright colors.
I think those bright colors have
Beautiful.
brightened up the day.
I believe so.
As they
Lovely
salute
eyes
the
right.
Honorable Prime Minister. And up next is St.
We now
John's
see the St.
Catholic
John's
Primary
Catholic
School.
Primary School.
Striving for
Striving
excellence.
for excellence. St. John's Catholic Primary School.
They have
Getting ready
their,
for the eyes right.
their flag bearers representing their colors of their houses.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
What a
And
powerful
well done,
voice.
well done to the St.
the
John's
modest
St.
Catholic
John's
Eyes
Catholic
right.
Primary School.
We now have the Temple SDA Primary School.
Striving for excellence.
Another striving
Mr.
for
Lloyd,
excellence.
let me just tell you that that's my alma mater. That's my alma mater. The Temple SDA Primary.
So Kimara, I see your place
You
coming
must be
up
happy.
next. T-Bow boy.
Aren't I always?
We can now see
Ah,
the Tebow
boy.
I'm sure
Primary
Tabernacle
School.
is
Tebow
listening
Primary
right now.
School.
Yes.
Excellence in holistic
And the
development.
platoon leader is my little friend. I could say that, and he's
Lovely.
short but mighty.
Indeed.
In,
Tiny
as
but
he
mighty
said,
voice.
yes, tiny but mighty, and he's
Beautiful,
very
beautiful.
straight. Yes,
Tebow Primary School.
I call
They
him
are
Liquor
followed.
Man, but he's good. The Tebow Primary School, well done here.
Excellence
at
through
the-
development.
Yes, well done, well done.
They are followed by the Berean Christian Academy.
The Berean Christian Academy is up next.
Again in the Madras sashes and ties.
Affecting and changing lives now and for eternity. That's the motto
The
of
motto.
the Berean Christian Academy.
And up next, it looks like the cottage, if I'm right. Let
Wesley
me see.
Primary
We
Wesley,
now have the Wesley Primary School.
Wesley Primary
Wesley
School.
Primary School.
Look at that Madras skirt.
So in sync.
That's actually it's plaided skirt with
Lovely
the yellow
eyes right.
tops,
From the
and they're
Wesley
plaided.
Primary School.
ties. So well done to the Wesley Primary School.
Followed closely by the Wills Strathmore Stevens.
Following the Wesley
will
Primary School, we have the
achieve.
Will Strathmore Stevens School. And their motto, we will achieve.
And there are two platoons, the boys and the girls,
So well organized.
as they do
Eyes
their eyes
right.
right. They are
Then
followed
we
by
have
the
the
Woodford
Woodford
Hill
Primary School.
That concludes the Northern District.
We own a right to knowledge.
And they're closely followed by the
Woodford
Woodford
Hill
Hill
Primary
Primary
School.
School. We own a right to
Eyes
knowledge.
right.
A very small platoon.
Let's now introduce
but
the Western
impactful
District
nonetheless.
The Christian Union Primary School is up next.
We are beginning with the Christian Union Primary School.
And their motto,
Heed instructions.
heed instructions
and be wise.
and be wise.
The Christian Union Primary School.
They have two
Heed
platoons,
instruction
the
and
ladies,
be wise.
the young girls, and the boys follows.
So articulate,
And here goes
Mr. Lloyd.
the eyes right.
Very articulate.
Saluting the Prime Minister so eloquently.
Well done, well done, well done.
Great job. Well
the-
done. Well done.
Well
Christian
done.
Union Primary School.
And we're seeing a big gap, but we are seeing the next school in close succession.
Looks like
we kind
they-
of make it up from it, but I think it's the
From the uniform, it looks like the Goodwill Primary School.
yes, indeed.
Looks
I
like
believe
it.
you're correct. with their madras ties. But
Well, they have changed their ties.
yes.
So it looks like the Goodwill Primary School. There's a gap in between.
We can see the Goodwill Primary School
All right.
quickly approaching
I
us.
know the school uniforms.
And they're
with the
coming
green
up.
tops,
Yes.
black pants and skirts, and the madras ties.
Always well
Give me,
attired.
what primary school did you go to?
Approaching the
I'll let you know
Honorable
when they
Prime
reach.
Minister so diligently.
I'll let you know when they reach. When they reach, you will know.
Okay. I have a feeling, but we'll
I'll let you know
see.
when they reach.
We'll see.
Following the Goodwill Primary School, we can see the Caleb Laura Primary School.
So the Goodwill Primary School are still approaching the area to bring
Goodwill Primary School,
deliver
ladies
their
and
eyes
gentlemen,
rights.
quickly approaching.
And I love
with
the,
their madras
you know,
ties and
the
green
inclusion
tops,
of the madras
their black
ties
bottoms.
to their uniforms. Like I said,
And they're
it's
getting
a
ready
good
for the
thing
eyes
that the
right.
schools have started to get to the students to
Eyes
appreciate
right.
our culture. So eyes
the
right
Caleb Laura
for
Primary.
the Goodwill Primary School, followed
Knowledge
by
for all.
the Caleb Laura Primary School.
And their motto is knowledge for all. Closely followed, of course,
Well
by the
done.
Massac Kinfield Primary
Well done,
School.
thank you.
Each
Thank
one
you so much.
helps the
We can now
other.
see the Massa Kenfield Primary School.
Each one helps the other.
And that's
Again, unity.
That's a good motto. That
Togetherness.
you know, you just resonate on that. Each one helps the other. It takes
Sticking with
all of
our
us.
theme, of course, for
yes,
this year.
it takes all of us to achieve.
We now have the Maho Primary School.
Followed by the Maho Primary School, doing the best for
Doing
each
the
one.
best for each other.
Indeed, a beautiful theme, and we're seeing they too are separating the boys and the girls into two platoons.
So the cadet group
Following
has taken
the
a
Maho
pause
Primary
to allow
School.
the St. Alphonsus
We can see the
Scout
Kulabistri
troop
Primary
to accompany
School.
this march pass. The Kulabistri Primary School is up next in their brown
Well done.
skirts and pants
They are
with
so
yellow
confident with their
shirts
eyes right
and their
their
brown
hands
ties.
on the
their
side.
waist. Yes.
I tell you, the sun is really coming out here after earlier on this morning of a quick downpour, but it is looking good for the students. I mean, they have missed it, they wanted it, and it's
We can
been a
now
while.
see the Salisbury Primary School.
So the Salisbury Primary School is up next.
Light up your
And their
tomorrow.
motto,
Learn
lights up
well
your tomorrow,
today.
learn well today.
Salisbury Primary.
Keeping great themes on
Very
the
beautiful.
Sikimara, great themes to guide our young
Beautiful,
people for
serious
the future.
faces.
And they are followed
We can now see my alma mater,
By
the
the-
Western District Seventh-day Adventist Primary
Lovely.
School.
Straight out of St. Joe.
Straight out of St. Joe.
and
I am proud of every one of you.
Well
the Western
done.
District
Beautiful
SDA
salute
is striving
indeed.
for excellence.
And they're followed by, I'm just trying to look at the school's banner that looks like the Ebenezer, I believe.
We can now see the Ebenezer
Ebenezer.
Seventh-day Adventist,
Adventist.
Primary School.
And followed by my alma mater, the St. Martin's.
Followed
Primary
by the St. Martin Primary School.
Oh yes,
St. Martin's
Hands up to
Primary.
the St. Martin's
And we
Primary
have such a
School.
rarest
and
crowd for the
development
St. Martin
for
Primary
change.
School.
Yes,
And
yes.
followed by
They
my
look so
alma mater,
beautiful.
Convent Prep.
Very,
Effort
very
conquers
beautiful in
all.
their blue and white.
In
And
our
St. Martin's Primary, you know, always wears
And they are
this
followed by
white
the
socks,
Convent
white shoes.
Preparatory Primary School.
You know,
Effort conquers
in our
all.
blue blazers, Kimara.
Yes, I'm looking at the Convent Prep and remembering my daughter being one of the flag bearers at the youth rally on a final
These are
year
some
of primary
beautiful
school.
jackets.
Some blazers,
Beautiful.
beautiful
We
blazers.
can now see
the St. Mary's
the
Primary.
St. Mary's Primary School.
To see God
To
in
see
all
God
things.
in all things.
And I believe they are closely followed by the Roseau Primary School.
Yes, the Roseau Primary School. They're black skirts
And yellow, the
and
golden
black
And
pants.
to wrap up the Western District, we can see the Roseau Primary School.
So they're mark timing,
Oh,
approaching.
it seems that we still have a
to
few
give
Western
their
District
eyes
schools.
right.
Lovely. Beautifully done.
Timing, well done.
By the Rosa Primary School.
Gentlemen, remove their hats.
Beautiful indeed.
Yes, well done to the Rosa Primary School. I'm loving
And
this.
look at that mark time.
And their mark timing as they go past the Prime Minister here today.
And their motto is to shine above all.
And they are shining here today indeed. And they're followed by the Pioneer Prep. The Pioneer Prep is the next school.
Now, to conclude the Western District, we have the Pioneer Preparatory Primary School.
And the motto, ad astra per aspera.
So they're
Which
through
means,
difficulties to the stars.
very good,
through
difficulties
adversity to the
the
stars is
Well
the
done,
Pioneer Primary
Prep.
School.
So we're moving
ad
to
astra per
the
aspera.
secondary schools now.
Right now,
That's correct.
we will introduce the secondary schools.
And of course,
There's
Mr.
where
Lloyd, my
we
alma
separate
mater
the
once
little
again.
ones
And my
from the big
alma
ones.
mater as well.
The
The
Arthur
Arthur
Waldron
Waldron SDA,
SDA.
Academy.
starts off
Lovely,
the
lovely.
secondary
Lovely
schools.
indeed.
Led by
March
the
past.
Dominica flag. Wow.
Look out
Wow.
that.
Wow. Look at this.
Wow.
Wow.
Give them a round of applause.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
This is
Lovely.
really
What
done.
a salute.
What a way to
That-
start off secondary schools.
Indeed.
Lovely.
Wow.
Well done, Arthur
They
Waldron.
folded their arms.
Following
Well done.
them,
They brought
we
it to
can
their
see
chest.
the convent
They brought-
high school.
Labor, Omina, Vincent.
Followed
Lovely.
closely by the Convent High School, Labor
Convent
Omnia
High
Vincent.
School.
Beautifully adorned in their
Beautiful.
uniform.
So disciplined.
And just like the
Lovely. Thank you.
The guides, they always see the Convent High School girls with all
Following the
pins on their
convent high
ties.
school is perhaps
The Dominica
one of the
Grammar
best
School.
schools in Dominica. And I am sure Honorable Prime Minister
One of
can
the
agree
oldest
with
high
me.
schools in the
We have
Dominica.
the Dominica
Grammar
Grammar School.
The
A
Dominica
sound
Grammar
mind
School.
in a healthy body. The Dominica Grammar School. I cannot see his face, but I know he's beaming with pride.
Of course, the alma
Well done,
mater
Dominica Grammar School.
of the Honorable Prime Minister Rosa Skerrit. We're seeing the flags of the four
Very
houses.
good job.
And of course,
Well
the
done.
famous Dominica Grammar School blazer.
Following the
graduation
Dominica
blazer.
Grammar School, we can see the Cassie Bruce Secondary School.
Cassie Bruce Secondary radiates the vision.
And here goes the agreement of Aaron
Excellence
once again.
is not an act,
Castlebrooke
but a
Secondary
habit.
School.
That's right.
Lovely eyes right. Lovely eyes right.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
Well done, Cassie Bruce.
And I believe the next school is the alma mater of Dean.
Very
I
creative.
believe. I
Well
think,
done.
if I can remember, is the alma mater of Dean Thomas or Dean. That's Goodwill Secondary School.
We can now see the Goodwill Secondary School.
Goodwill.
High school. Yeah.
Yes. Of course, in their
In the
golden
mustard
blazers.
jackets. Good job, Goodwill.
The golden
Good job.
blazers.
Great job.
The
Well
Goodwill
done.
Secondary School.
Goodwill
Beautifully
Secondary,
adorned
the
as
alma
well.
mater of Dean Thomas. Yes. Dean, what color house you were in? Dean, what
Following the
color house?
Goodwill Secondary School, we can see the St. Mary's Academy
Wow. St. Mary's.
4-H Club Culinary
yes,
Arts.
indeed. The
Wow. The
Yes.
The 4-H Club Culinary Arts dress like chefs.
Yes, so this is another
Well
one of
done.
my
Wow.
brainchild,
Well
Kimara.
executed by the
Well
St. Mary's
done.
Academy.
I love to see it. I love to see it. Our
Club.
chefs
Culinary
Yes,
Arts.
culinary arts.
at this SMA.
And it's good to see that there's a large contingent of gentlemen,
Good job.
you know,
Well done.
into culinary arts.
Indeed.
Right now we can
indeed.
see
The
Orion Academy.
And
I think this is one of the biggest contingents they have had, Kimara,
yes, over the years.
over the years.
And it's the alma mater of my daughter. So I'm proud to see them here this morning. This morning, it's still morning time, I think.
Yes, it is, Kimara.
Wow.
Great job.
Wow.
Almost afternoon.
Well done,
Yes.
Orion Academy.
Well done to the Orion
Very
Academy.
fascinating.
Miss Robinson and Miss Pascal
And
and,
of course,
staff
Mr. Lloyd.
would be proud of you all today
Pierre
here.
Charles
And we
Secondary
see
School.
the return of the Pierre Charles
Wow.
Secondary School,
What
Looking
beautiful
beautiful.
uniforms.
Of course.
making another appearance here for the match
Led by
pass.
the Dominica flag, their banner, and their house colors.
And they are so in sync with this drill that eyes right.
With their
Wow.
white gloves, Kimara, they're looking
Yes.
beautiful
Wow.
today. Definitely.
This
For some
is
reason,
beautiful.
the flag
Well
bearer
done.
looks
Pierre
like
Charles
somebody who's part
Secondary
of
School.
either the scout troop or the cadet corps.
Indeed.
He looks like it.
Beautiful indeed.
And here comes the
Quintessential
Portsmouth
of
Secondary
Very.
School.
Truth and wisdom.
Followed by the Pierre
through
Charles Secondary
knowledge.
School. We can see the Portsmouth Secondary School.
Truth and wisdom through knowledge. Lovely. And they're getting ready for their eyes right. Ay, ay, ay. Lovely. Lovely.
Lovely
Beautifully done,
indeed.
Kimara.
The
Beautifully
Portsmouth
done.
done.
Secondary School.
Impressive,
Beautifully done.
impressive, impressive.
And
And I
they're
see this
followed by
guy
the
with his
girls.
shades at the front, Kimara.
Very well done.
Looking
Yes.
well dapper.
Across like a Wakanda forever.
That's
Lovely.
it.
Lovely.
Portsmouth Secondary School.
Yes.
Always a pleasure looking at the Portsmouth Secondary.
We now have the St. John's
Followed by the
Academy.
St. John's Academy, Kimara. A new high school made its presence a few years
Straight out
ago,
of
but still
Portsmouth.
Looking
making
so
some
diligent.
great waves,
Always.
both academically and in sports. And we're seeing their growth here.
Salute.
Yes. Often people wonder when
Well
once
done,
you have a
St.
new
John's
school,
Academy.
you know, we kind of concerned
Well
as to, you know, their numbers. But give them some time, you know, and they will grow.
This is
And we're
another
seeing
proud moment
the
for me
St. John's Academy.
as I introduce another one of my alma mater, the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School.
Learning today for a brighter tomorrow. Isaiah Thomas Secondary School.
Yes, that is the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School. Learning today for a better tomorrow. And they're
Nicely
getting ready
done.
for their eyes
by
right.
the ITSS.
All right, so the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School, eyes right to the Honorable Prime Minister, and they're followed by the St. Mary's Academy. Earlier on,
We
had
can
the
now
St. Mary's
see
Academy,
approaching
Academy
us,
4-H
the St.
Corps
Mary's
Culinary
Academy.
Arts Group.
Aura A. Labora.
Lebora.
So the St.
Mary's
Mary's
Academy.
Academy. As they prepare for the eyes
Wow.
right.
Wow.
Oh, and they're swinging.
Yes. And they're bouncing. Yes. Well done, St. Mary's Academy.
Great job. Following the St. Mary's Academy, we can see the St. Martin School.
St. Martin's
Growth and
Secondary
development
School
in Christ.
is up next.
Yes. Lovely.
Yes, indeed, Kimara.
Lovely and wonderfully done.
Closely
by the St.
followed
Martin
by the
School.
Dominica Community High School.
So neat.
Self-excellence.
Yes.
Oh, sorry,
The
self-reliance
Dominica
is
Community
the motto.
High
Self-reliance.
School. Self.
And I see closely
Reliance.
behind your alma mater, Kimara.
Oh, yes. I'm smiling. I am smiling. Ear
Dominica
to ear.
Community High School.
My alma
their
mater,
motto,
the
self-reliance.
Wesley High
Simple,
School,
yet
Bellot
sweet.
and Miss Williams. Let's clap for us, alma mater.
And so many
Followed by
amazing
them
young women have come from this
is the
school.
I can
Wesley
tell you.
High
Indeed.
School.
Yes.
Striving for the best.
Striving for the best is our motto.
The Wesley
And we
High
keep
School.
on striving for the best.
Striving for
I mean, the
best.
Wesley High School can be named for one of the
Wow.
schools preparing young women. You know, the former president of Dominica,
Wow.
Mr. Liverpool, his wife attended the Wesley High School. Noreen
And they're
Joseph,
waving their colours
cultural activist,
proudly.
attended the Wesley High School.
Those
as
brilliant colours.
So
And-
quite
As they're led by
And we're seeing
Singola
Dominica flag
Blomkins
and
Williams
banner.
yes,
has
yes.
attended the Wesley High
Eyes
School. So
right.
quite a number of women went through the
Beautiful.
doors of the Wesley High School, and I'm very proud of them today as they display their eyes right, their match pass. Really looking good. And here
We
goes
can
my
now see
flag
the academics.
of the house, the red flag, airy.
straight out of Portsmouth.
Indeed,
once again.
Kimaran, we're seeing one of our newer tertiary level institutions, the Academics Institution School
Led by
of
the Dominica
Learning.
flag.
And of course, they have a beautiful
And the
contingent
bright
here
Both
out
school
of the north of the island.
Uniforms.
Both boys and girls, uniforms similar to that of the Dominica State College. Black
Wow,
skirts,
wow,
black pants.
wow.
Wow, indeed.
Academic
And that
School
was a
of
very
Learning.
smooth eyes right, if you ask me,
Beautifully
Kimara.
done.
Very smooth and in sync.
Lovely.
Black socks. for the
Following them
ladies.
is the very famous
The Dominica State College.
Dominica State College.
Yes, yes. Lovely. Yes, yes.
Back then, it was, for me, the
Nicely
Clifton
done,
Deputy
yes.
Community College, where we had two sections, the academics and the,
proud
the
moment
technical,
for us all, Mr. Lloyd.
different
The Dominica State
divisions
College.
of the Clifton Deputy Community College, and then became the Dominica State College, doing their eyes right here this morning.
We can now see the ushers.
And as is
Approaching
customary,
the Honorable Prime
the final
Minister.
platoon should be the ushers who would have
Salute.
guided today and ensured
Mighty
everyone was
ushers.
sitting in the right place. They are
Thank
taking
you
their salutes to the Prime
For
Minister
your
at this
dedication
moment
and commitment to the success
for their
of the National
contribution
Youth Rally.
here
Thank
today.
you, ushers.
Thank you so much. You have all done a stupendous job.
For sure.
What looks like
The
another
ushers are followed by the Northeast
Comprehensive
School.
NECS.
Yes.
And we see them in the distance.
Preparing for the drill.
And making their way across. And I believe this will be the final contingent of students to make their way across the march past before the Honorable Prime Minister, just before the two bands, which will culminate
their motto,
today's proceedings very shortly, Kimara.
Education is freedom.
Embrace it.
Oh, wow.
Northeast.
Education is freedom. Embrace it.
Education is freedom. Embrace
And
it.
they're receiving a resounding applause right now, Kimara.
Beautiful.
Yes,
I think I'm putting my high school uniform next year, and yes.
I think I will do the same.
I'll be on the field
Comprehensive
next
School.
week.
Looking very dapper.
Well done, Northeast Comprehensive.
And
Thank
of course,
you.
reminding
Job
those
well
of you
done.
tuned in that this,
Well
Thank
done.
you so much.
of course, you're tuned in today. Official coverage of the National Youth Rally brought to you by the Dominica Broadcasting Station.
DBS Radio celebrated 51 years yesterday.
Wow, wow,
Yes.
wow, wow, wow.
We are
So
51.
this concludes
Hence the reason why we are
The
number one,
performances
the
of the
national
high school.
broadcaster here in Dominica.
Yes.
So this has been a great day. Trust me, the sun is really, really coming out.
It has come out, Kimara. And
Really coming out, and here we have the scout troops.
indeed,
coming in
the
to
final
just-
platoons.
Now we have the Scouts,
They're coming in.
followed
they-
by the Cadets.
I believe it's Cubs, then Scouts, because you have to
That's
start at
right.
different levels.
That's right.
Scout troop.
So it's starting off with the Castlebrew Scout Troop making their way across.
I suspect Aaron was part of that as well. Oh, wow.
I suspect Aaron was a part of a lot of things,
A
Kimara.
well-rounded individual. Well-rounded Castlebrew Scout Troop. You know, and they are approaching to do their eyes right.
The St. Alphonsus Scout Troop approaching.
And tomorrow, the big day here in Dominica, you can join DBS Radio for live coverage of the National Parade as well as Cultural Gala.
as we celebrate 44 years of independence, Kimara. 44.
Right now,
DBS is 51, Dominica is 44. Wow.
the Cassibru Scout Troop.
Yes. And they're doing well.
Closely followed by the St. Alphonsus Scout Troop.
Have so many potential candidates
We are.
for police officers.
We are. We are proud.
All right, so the scout troops making their way.
Mr. Lloyd, I must admit
Here we are seeing
this
that
was
the band scout troop is making their way to come and do their.
so
Wait, there are 3 of them.
the West,
Yes.
well represented.
We're
There are
seeing
3
three
of them.
bands.
3 bands.
2 from the Scouts and 1 from the Dominica Cadet Corps. So I'm assuming that the Scout bands will be making their way out, followed by the other Scout band to culminate to the cadets, I presume.
Yes, so we see them just taking a right turn.
Following the Scouts, we have the Dominica Cadet Corps.
I can tell you that, you know, they're doing well here today. As we bring you live coverage, thank you to our
Leading
viewers
the
and listeners
Dominica
as
Cadet
well.
Corps is the Scout Band.
The Scout Band is
Thank you
approaching.
very much for the amazing music, although I couldn't sing along. The Scout Band, ladies and gentlemen, the St. Alphonsus Scout Band.
So yes, Kimara, we're seeing the Scout band making their way across to present their eyes right before the Honorable Prime Minister here at the Windsor Park Sports
Wonderful.
Stadium.
Saluting the Honorable Roosevelt Skerritt, Prime Minister.
And the Honorable Prime Minister enjoying the music, we can see. It has been a beautiful morning here, Kimara. We've seen a lot happen here today. We've seen cultural performances. We've seen special presentations. We've seen the receipt of awards for academic and sports performance. And we've seen, just culminating at this moment, of course, the march past a very important part of this of the school year for many students, where they come out and represent their school.
The last time they got the chance, they did not get the chance. If you understand, they got the chance, but they did not get the chance because of the weather.
The weather. Mhm.
And then 2 years absence due to the COVID-19 pandemic. But you know, I'm happy that they got this chance
Ladies
this
and
year.
gentlemen,
You know, we know that they've been waiting for it.
last but certainly not
But
least,
here we have the
Cadet Corps
Dominica
Band,
Cadet Corps Band
Dominica Cadet Corps.
and the Dominica
It is
Cadet
my
Corps.
admonition that you pay scrupulous attention to what's about to happen.
So you've been asked to pay close attention to what is about to
I
happen.
don't think you want to take your eyes off of this
It's
display.
always a great presentation from the cadets, Kimara, and I'm sure they're going to come out and do something fantastic here this morning, as was announced by the host for today, Mr. Darren Lloyd and Miss Lakia Joseph, who are doing a very interesting job here this morning as they lead this morning's proceedings of the National Youth Rally. And we're seeing the Dominica Cadet Corps Band making their way across the stadium grounds
Ladies and
as they will be
gentlemen,
presenting
the Dominica
to the
Cadet
Prime Minister.
Corps.
And the drum major is doing a very amazing job.
Being led by their band.
Very talented group here. And many young persons move on, Kimara,
I
from
am
the Cadet
certainly
Corps
enjoying
into the police force. And I'm seeing a number of
Certainly.
those members present here today.
And what I like about them is that they have
Certainly.
just included the steel pan
Wonderful.
as part of their musical
And the
accompaniment.
icing on the cake, Mr. Lloyd. the Maho Scout Troop.
And our
Band.
final platoon, Kimara, will be the Maho Scout Troop Band as they make their way across to present their eyes right, their salute to the Honorable Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit.
So they're getting ready for that, the Maho Scout Troop. And this will bring an end to the March
Maho
Past
Scout
and
Troop
bring an end
Band.
to today's proceedings here at the
Getting ready.
National Youth Rally. Of course, you heard from the
execute their
address
performance.
by the youth speaker, Miss Adicia Burton. You heard from the feature address by the Honorable Octavia Alfred, the Minister for Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training and National Excellence. And we had the presentation of the awards from 2020 to 2021, 2022, both in academics. And we had some cultural presentations throughout. And the highlight of the day, it's the March Past. So up next to bring the end to the March Past, it's the Maho Scout Troop. And they
Powerful,
are very
band
powerful
indeed.
band.
The Maho Scout Troop
Though
Band.
small, they are powerful,
Led by
Kimara.
Mr. Davidson John.
Indeed. Looking beautiful
Wonderful,
here today.
wonderful.
Looking powerful. And this is one of the
Wonderful.
oldest scout troops in Dominica.
Nicely done.
Still standing strong.
Maho Scout Troop
Band.
Band.
I think it's
Lovely.
about 10 members here, Kimara, but sounding
Lovely.
as grand as a full band.
Very much so. So that was the Maho Scout Troop bringing an end to the March Past here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. And Fayal, you could look around.
And
The
this
students
concludes
are
our
still
March
here.
Past.
I'm not too sure what there
Ladies
is
and
next, but
gentlemen,
according to the program,
students,
that's it for
well-wishers,
We
today.
go home, Kimara. That's what
invited
it
guests
means.
and dignitaries,
And get ready for tomorrow, the grand
media, to
National
everyone listening
Independence
at
Day
home.
Parade, where we will see the platoons of the police,
I was
the
your host,
prison
Nakia
officers, the
Joseph.
fire officers, and
I am
coming here,
Darren Lloyd.
Followed in the afternoon, we'll
and
have
we bid you good afternoon.
cultural gala
thank you for
right
joining
here,
us
and
for
of
this
course
year's
DBS Radio will be bringing you live
National
coverage of
Youth
these two events
Rally.
here. It's been a pleasure, of course, Kimara. Always a pleasure to be on with you and here on DBS Radio. I want to say a big thank you to the beautiful people of DBS Radio who are listening. The time now is 15 minutes, moving down past the hour of 12 o'clock in the afternoon time. And this is where I, Firelando, will be signing out, handing back over to you, Kimara, as we wrap up.
So we say thank you so much to our sponsors for bringing this live coverage of the National Youth Rally 2022 here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium live. We thank our techs on duty led by Dean Thomas. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure, Firelander, for being here on this great day, another great day in the celebrations of Dominica's 44th independence celebration. One Dominica, one people, one vision. It is now time for me to take you back to what we know, and I'm proud to say the TED Daily studio of DBS Radio. It's back to Master Control. Thank you very much.